Newberry Motors is jump-starting the new year with a synergy of savings during the New Year's celebration event. Don't delay. Stop in and test drive a new or pre-owned model and receive an additional $500 off the sales price. Test the 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. Was $44,423, now $38,423. Or the new 2022 Ram Crew 4x4. Was $55,510, now just $49,995. Jumpstart your 2024 with a celebration happening now at Newberry Motors, your local family-owned dealer, and visit newberrymotors.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the Bige Bear Arena in Sault Ste Marie. It's the Michigan High School Athletic Association's Division III Regional Semifinals postseason hockey as your Manistique Emeralds visit the Sioux Blue Devils. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along as we approach puck drop. Both teams just taking the ice. Their final warm-up skate will get the national anthems here. It is the Newberry Motors pregame show just down the road from High Prices. Doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back. You probably paid too much up front. A reminder that due to MHSAA broadcast regulations, live video of tonight's game is not permitted. The broadcast of tonight's game will indeed be audio only. Getting you ready for a matchup, David versus Goliath. The Emeralds, just under 500, have battled their way here to the second round of the postseason after an incredible comeback over the Kingsford Flivers. Trailing 2-1 on Tuesday night, they rattled off 4 goals in the last 8 minutes to earn a return date with the Blue Devils. Their season ended here in this building 1 year ago. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils feel like they've got an easy path to the championship round. A senior-heavy team led by a familiar face, Camden Labadie in net for the Blue Devils. Grew up playing youth hockey with many of the Emeralds and the Newberry players specifically. That'll be a matchup to watch here in this matchup. The team will also have Michael Bontrager, who they can go to in goal. Drew Adair is a good one who had a good game last year. Their captain, Jay Dunbar. Avery Wilson had a big game last year in the playoff series. They have not met in the regular season, but the Sioux, the heavy favorite here in this one. But that's why you play the game. If you're the Emeralds, this is your Newberry Motors key to the game. No fear, as Coach Puckett would say with me on our football broadcast. You've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. You are playing with house money. They've got to come out, they've got to set the tone, and they've got to play confident. We'll step aside for tonight's national anthem.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the United States. So what can you do to help prevent cardiovascular diseases in your life? Here are 5 keys to promote a healthy heart. Adopt a heart-healthy diet. Emphasize a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Engage in regular physical activity. Incorporate regular exercise into your daily routine, such as walking, jogging, swimming, or cycling. Manage stress. Establish healthy coping mechanisms to deal with life's challenges and ensure you allocate time for relaxation and self-care. Stop smoking and limit alcohol consumption. Quitting smoking can have immediate and long-term benefits for heart health, and if you consume alcohol, do so in moderation. Regular health checkups and screenings. Schedule regular checkups with your healthcare provider to monitor blood pressure and other cardiovascular risk factors. Remember, small, consistent lifestyle changes can have a significant impact on your cardiovascular health.
Back here inside the Bige Bear Arena, starting lineups of the national anthem complete. Almost time for puck drop in this contest. Mention our keys to the game just quickly before the break. For the Emeralds, you have to play literally like there's no tomorrow, because if you come up short, there is no tomorrow. The season comes to an end. Faced with the crossroads, down late in that must-win matchup Tuesday night, it was the seniors who stepped up to lead the way. That group, Gavin Nutkins, a Cameron Skeens, a Blake Walther, an Austin Hinkson, a Carson Hinkson, Alex Noble and net, they have to lead the way tonight. And those seniors are our players to watch from Newberry Motors here tonight. Emeralds are in the road blacks with the green M. The orange Munising and Newberry patches on the shoulders. They will work left to right. We are on the Olympic rink, the big rink here at the Big Bear. Emeralds will be going left to right as we bring it to you. We're atop the bleachers across from the benches in the penalty area. Emeralds will shoot to our right, and they win the draw. It's Dietzman with Austin Hinkson and Blake Walther to start. Up front, A.J. Berger and Carson Hinkson on the defense for this opening shift. Down in the offensive corner, right side, taken away from Audie. Quick breakout from the Sioux. Again, did not meet in the regular season this year as a puck at center ice is sent in for an icing. The draw will come down to Noble's left here in the opening seconds, but plenty of familiar foes. And just recently, this past weekend, the Sioux made a pre-playoff statement, beating Escanaba 6-0, and many people expect them to steamroll this matchup. But Coach John Nutkins and company have plenty of other ideas. Off the draw, Blue Devils at the blue line. They'll dump it into the left corner as they work right to left. Big hit along the boards by Berger. Spun around, and now Levine. Emerald's not afraid of a little contact early on in this one. Blue Devils wrap it around. They're in the right side circle. Shot top side is wide of Noble. Rebound off the back wall. Left corner, Blue Devils chip it back in behind, and Carson Hinkson takes it away. He starts them off. Two things with the rink here. A little bit longer, a little bit wider. It's going to be a test of endurance, but if you can use your opportunities out of that extra space, it could be a big advantage. Supposed to play your tournament games on the NHL-sized regular rink, but it was to fit more in the building. They had to cut off entry at 700 people last year. Literally, fans left out in the cold, couldn't get into the building even when they bought tickets. 1,200-person crowd here tonight with the additional seat full as we are early in the contest. .15:02 to go. Blue line shot deflected up into the netting. Out of the area. No score. Draw here will come to Noble's right as I'm sitting here high atop the Big Bear. That's down to our left. Shooting towards the lobby side in the first and the third in the back. Two Blue Devils move it along here. Hard trap. Take it from behind. Keep pushing Matty side behind Noble. Right up the ice for Raholly. Blue dumps it in, takes a hop, and almost beats former youth hockey teammate. Labadie, a Newberry native, transferred over to Sioux to play high school hockey before this Emeralds program became a thing. The co-op between Manistique, but new player, and he stay hot or and he first shot and even through the first few minutes. Shot there on by Al. Now along the back wall behind him. Walther and Carson Hinkson dig it out for the Emeralds, but quickly dumped back in by Garrett Gorsuch, one of the seniors for this unit. Center ice, Dietzman pushes forward. Audie, right circle shot, kick save Labadie, and Dietzman with a big hit. Practic and her bone crunching hit. Make his move. Walther got caught in the end and had to give it to a boy offside. Away. Blue line. He can't get a shot off. It's turned back around. Emeralds, though, hold the zone with Raholly. right side wall. Now top of at 9. Brought out here. Blue Devils, high shot over the top. Mark Sober. Backhand, Noble, glove save. Let it go. Levine plays it, Rahali. Now he'll move him up. Can't go home. Blue Devils with Wilson. Hold it in. Wrap it around wide. King Skeens gets a stick on it. No score, 12:39 to go here in the first. Wilson shot off the mark. Good look there for the Blue Devils, but Noble all over it. Sioux continues to put on pressure. 12:25 to play. Left circle, Rahali blocks a shot. Came through from the top of the left circle. Back to that same spot in front. Redirect, huge stick save, Noble on a deflection. Keeps it 0-0. The Sioux is spreading it out and stretching the Emeralds out, forcing them beautifully. Oh, back to the blue line. Shot blocked again by Raleigh. And a stoppage with 11:57 to go. McEvers and Rahali, a great shift there defensively to keep this thing scoreless with 11:57 to go in the first. And the faceoff to the left of the senior goaltender. The Devils at the point, just dump it in. And now the Emeralds clear Hinkson, but it's an icing. He was about 3 feet shy of the puck. Speed the right side. Goal now 3-2 in favor of the Blue Devils. But the degree of difficulty been to the miss, and Alex Noble has gotten the job done. Dietzman steps, take a face off with Gorsuch. Right. That's the left side offensive circle for the Blue Devils. Another block shot this time by Berger, and another icing coming as the Emeralds just play keep away. 11:39 to go. Again, due to MHSAA broadcast regulations, tonight's action, a playoff contest not permitted. Broadcast of tonight's contest will be. We'll keep the stats updated on the ticker. Got the scoreboard going for you. Hopefully keep you up and in on the the Big Bear, 1,000 plus into the arena. Things do get bogged after a feed. We shouldn't drop the signal like we did in Kingsford the other night. Off the face-off. Taken away. Blue Devils, nothing. Their fans going crazy. Need fellas to settle in. Wants them to stay focused. Sends it to the corner. Blue Devils are trying to get a man off. Maybe an equip change. Here's Austin Hinkson right over face-off circle for the Blue Devils. Bodied off the play, Hinkson. Here come the Emeralds. With deep into the right corner on the offensive end. Down to our right. Audie Hinkson now with it. Try to put it back to the point, had it knocked away. Blue Devils take it behind their net, work up the left center, and they'll dump it in. It was a broken stick that sent that Sioux player back to the box. On the Sioux offensive end, going to be no icing. Emeralds trying to put pressure on in the offensive end. The Blue Devils quickly turn it. Fake a shot. Right side. Kelson goes down. And they're going to call a tripping penalty. Drew Adair made his way in. Got the stretch line pass from blue line to blue line. Faked a shot and tried to go around. At the top of the right faceoff circle. well, but they call a trip. It's McCabe 2-minute flipping and a Lady Killers pest control kill. First one of the night either way. Noble save. Rebound in front. Wilson can't get the rebound. Back for left point. Skip to the right. Sioux having trouble handling their own passes. 3 guys up high. 2 down low in front. Shot. No glove day. On an ice level shot. They were looking for a deflection. Pace, a junior defenseman. Left side offensive draw for the Blue Devils. Dug out by Wilson. Skating wise for the Blue Devils. Banked on. Back. Pace sets up behind. Works it left side here. Cale Bell coming up. Now skips it right. And the Blue Devils dump it in. And the free pick and clear it out. Minute gone in this Lady Killers pest control penalty with 8 minutes to play in the period. Quick, the other Gorsuch away line. That was Hinkson gets to the puck. The clear out is Sioux at the length of the ice. To go. And the Lady Killers pest control penalty kill. Pressure from Hinkson forces the Blue Devils to they'll skate it in with Nicholas Wood. Left side circle. Back to the Blue. Reverse to the far right. Bench. Going back and forth. Up into the corner. And the takeaway caught. But Blue Devils will send it into the right corner now. And tied, big save, Noble. And clear the zone by Cameron Skeen. That's kill off the penalty. A successful Lady Killers pest control penalty kill. And we stay scoreless. Thunder 8 to play now here in the period. Moved along. A stumble there. Both sides working hard. Fighting for the loose puck. Sioux. Shot blocked again by Berger. That's the 5th blocked shot in this first period by the Emeralds. 7:18 to go. Lead pass here for Joe Noble. Doesn't get there. Stolen. Blue Devils on the attack. Shot through traffic off a skate. Raholly, Berger, McKevers, and Hinkson have been the defensive rotation. And they break off a turnover. Blue Devils quick shot save Noble. He's in. Down. Bouncing puck in on Labin. After the change. Blue Devils, though, break it back up. Should have been an offsides. No call. Stick save, Noble. Here come the Emeralds. Carson Hinkson into the zone. Makes a move. Has a shot. Laddie falling backwards. It's loose. Cleared out of the zone by the Blue Devils, but held at the post. Can try. Almost trickles through for Carson Hinkson. Suddenly on their heels. Their hands full here in the first. Now in. Nice move. Hinkson. Man on the puck. Sit down, young man. A bone-crunching hit for Hinkson. Him and D with Cairo. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Here in the first. Or on an icing from the Emeralds. Also want to send a shout out to Billy French. The boss says hello. For supporting our broadcasts for so many years. Glad to be here. Minutes to go in the first. Regional Holly behind no left side off the Walther. Walther flips it up. Can't find Carter Levine, but now Raholly steals it. Then the Blue Devils take it back. 2-on-1. They're going to get a look. Noble, it got under the pad. 5-hole goal for the Sioux. And up that back and forth at the blue line. The Blue Devils make it 1-0 with 5:37 to go here in the first. Snuck it low to the near post. Garrett Gorsuch, the goal scorer. He has been busy. And he's got the Blue Devils up on their own ice, 1-0. But here comes Nutkins. Center ice, left side. He's 1-on-2, splits them. Shot wide on the glove side to Labadie. And we were almost tied right back up. Puck gets dumped all the way down in the Emerald zone. Carson back up into the zone, off a stick and wide to Noble. Another deflection by Berger. Under 5 to play in the first period, 1-0. The Blue Devils have just taken the lead. Dumped in on Labadie again. Sioux High goal from Garrett Gorsuch. Emeralds now looking for an answer. They knew it wouldn't be easy. Hinkson, left circle, skates it in. Centering pass, broken up. Oh, he was looking. Now back the other way. Noble, good play. Chops it away. Dietzman with a poke check. And the Sioux dumps it into the corner. 4:13 to play here in the first. Fight, Emeralds fight. Dietzman right side blue line. Has the circle. Shot blocked into the corner. Noble gets there behind, but the Sioux bodies him off it. Center ice, big hit, Dietzman. Audie Hinkson waits as the Emeralds were changing. Leads it up to Dietzman. He got spun down. Gets back up, moves the puck. Oh, it's behind Nutkins. Turned over Blue Devils. They'll just chip it in. They feel like they can breathe a little easier with that 1-0 lead. Playing more conservative. Quick shot, Noble. Save. Rebound. Covered up. That should have been a penalty on the Blue Devils. Emeralds were trying to clear out the rebound, and Nutkins' defender had right a hold of his stick, and that allowed the Blue Devils to get the rebound. Noble shuts it down. 3:16 to go in the first. Shot here wide of Noble. Blue Devils in behind. Trying to get to the point. Right side they do. Shot through traffic. Fans start to jump. It hit the back of the net. Not through the goal. Rahali looking. Now backhands it. Held at the blue line. Check in. Dumped to the far left corner. Offensive end for the Blue Devils. That's down to our left. They dig it off the back wall. People filing in late. There we go. Back to Rahali. And behind the net, taking down nothing. In front, Noble covered up. Body gets sent flying into him. McEvers just got sat down. He's going to share some Gorsuch. Now Audie Hinkson comes in. Nicholas Wood with the old two-hand cross check. Sent McEvers crashing right. Offensive end draw, and we get a whistle. Late-ish. Blue Devils were making a late change. The official didn't see it. To go in the first. Off the draw, Blue Devils. Wilson Hinkson there. He takes the big hit, then gets wrestled down. Come on. Centering shot broken up by Berger. Defensive unit has done a good job. One look. The two teams exchange turnovers. At the Emeralds' defensive blue line has made the difference. Big shot advantage for the Sioux. But the Emeralds hanging tough. They can't get a breaker. 4 to go in the first. 1-0 Blue Devils. Hinkson tries to go to Hinkson. That's Carson to Audie. Blue like Kingsford did the other night. It's two guys on him at all times. Here's 1-on-2. Offensive blue line. Tries to make a move. Can't get through. Dietzman, though, holds the zone, and the Blue Devils chip it out. Berger, center ice to Hinkson. Final minute here in the period. Gorsuch, the goal scorer, left side. Centering pass, top of the circle. Won't get through. Off the deflection. And now Audie comes back the other way. Tries to make a move again. Says a goal! Oh! Deke the defender. And a backhand pass. 41.2 to play in the period. A magical move by Austin Hinkson. Again, 1-on-2 into the zone, beats a defender, and then leaves it on the tip for Levine, and we are evened up. And that's deflected up into the stands. Hopefully, a new game here in the final minutes of the first period. Carter Levine has evened it up. Emeralds hunting another one. Offensive end. Skeens behind Labadie. After the deflection snuck by him, both teams have threaded the needle 5-hole. Sioux with 12 seconds gains the zone. They're not going to get a shot. Good job getting back defense. Now Noble makes a big save with 6.2 as the Emeralds couldn't clear it out to end the period. Face off. Blue Devils. One last shot off a stick to the corner. End of the period. Both fans' bases come to their feet. 1-1. Your score through one. French Trucking brings you the intermission report when we come back. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worried about her mom
Lady Killers
and
Pest
her
Control.
child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Health Care
Shot on
Center.
goal tally.
Your health,
Through the
our
first
passion.
year to play. Ends up being 16 to 6. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local.
The basketball postseason is just around the corner, and a very familiar name swims to the top at the Upper Peninsula Finals. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The boys' basketball brackets were released on Sunday, as the MHSAA Boys Basketball Tournament is set to start on Monday, February 26th. In each district, the top two teams, according to NPR, were placed on opposite sides of the draw, and the remaining teams were placed according to a random draw. Next Sunday, the 25th, the girls' bracket will be released. It's done the same way, with the top two teams in each district going on opposite sides of the bracket, and the girls' tournament begins March 4th. A great majority of tournament games will be available on the NFHS network. Just go to nfhsnetwork.com to search for your team's games. The finals for both the girls and boys will air live on Bally Sports Detroit. The boys' finals are Saturday, March 16th, with the girls 1 week later on March 23rd. Remember, the boys' tournament is first this year. Semifinals and finals will be played at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. The defending champs on the boys' side are Detroit Cass Tech in D1, Ferndale in Division 2, Flint Beecher in Division 3, and Munising in D4. On the girls' side, it was Rockford in Division 1, Lansing Catholic in D2, Hemlock in Division 3, and Maple City Glen Lake in Division 4. For scores, updated brackets, and game times, please be sure to check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Mattawan Noah Van Lanningham. He scored a school record 40 in a game against Holt, making 9 triples in the process. The 40 points put him over 1,000 career points and made him Mattawan's all-time leading scorer. Mason County Eastern's Clay Shoup. Clay poured in 55 points in a win over Manistique Catholic, breaking the school's single-game record. And to both the boys and girls bowling teams at Bay City John Glenn, each captured their 4th straight Bay County championship.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
We're on the basketball court today, where a player fires up a shot that fails to make it to the basket. An air ball. But if he's able to catch the ball before anyone else touches it, is this a traveling violation? If not, what is the player able to do now? It is not traveling as long as the referee judges the first release of the ball as a shot attempt. After catching the shot, it's treated the same as grabbing an offensive rebound that hit the rim. The player can now restart his dribble, pass the ball, or shoot again. A shot attempt is a shot attempt, regardless of it hitting the rim or backboard.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. With most winter sports just starting the postseason, there is one that's already in the record books. The E.U.P swimming and diving held its finals at Marquette over the weekend, and the host school won titles on both the boys and girls side. The girls brought home their 5th title in 6 years and 28th overall. They finished first in 4 individual and 2 relay events. Grace Sobchak was a part of 4 of those wins. She was fastest in the 200-yard individual medley, the 500 freestyle, and was on the 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Gladstone was second, Ishpeming Westwood third. For the boys, similar story. Marquette finished first in 3 individual events and all 3 relays. It's their 5th straight title and 31st overall. Junior Trevor Crandall won the 50-yard freestyle and was on the winning 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Houghton finished second, Gladstone was third. For complete coverage from the pool in Marquette, be sure to go to MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Across Michigan, walleye is a native species that provides ecological benefits and is actively targeted by many sport fishers. As such, managing walleye populations is a priority for the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. In terms of walleye management, let's start with the basics. How are walleye populations created or sustained in Michigan waters? Fish production actually occurs in 2 ways: natural reproduction in our lakes and streams, or by stocking, which is the result of artificial rearing processes that occur at hatcheries and rearing ponds. To address a common misconception, not all walleye populations are created or sustained through stocking. In fact, natural reproduction of a native species is the desired source of fish production because it means there are enough spawning adults and suitable habitat to support survival through each life stage. Managers often rely on stocking to offset limited or lacking natural reproduction. Since 1882, the Michigan DNR has produced and stocked walleye. These stocking efforts were initially driven by an interest to create sport fishing opportunities in waters where they previously did not exist. Today, however, we stock walleye primarily to rehabilitate or enhance existing populations, and in limited cases as a predatory control for abundant and slow-growing panfish populations. The walleye stocking process begins in early spring after ice out with the collection of eggs from wild populations. Eggs and milt are collected, treated to prevent disease, and fertilized on site. The fertilized eggs are then sent to a DNR-owned fish hatchery where they develop into fry. After the fry emerge in the hatcheries, they are stocked into rearing ponds to grow to the desired size for stocking, predominantly spring fingerlings that are approximately 1.5 inches in length. DNR staff are responsible for operating the rearing ponds to produce these spring fingerlings. Additionally, many walleye ponds are owned and managed by sportsmen's groups and other external partners who work collaboratively with the Michigan DNR. These public-private partnerships are critical for the production of walleye each year. Spring fingerlings are harvested from the rearing ponds and stocked in public waters, typically from May through July. Occasionally, walleye are kept in select ponds throughout the summer and stocked in September or October as fall fingerlings. These fall fingerlings are typically larger and have an increased survival rate after stocking, but they are also substantially more costly to raise, and pond capacity is limited in Michigan. Historic stocking events sometimes created naturally reproducing populations, but evaluations and angler reports indicated that many failed to create the desired fishery. DNR evaluations are informed by different surveys throughout the year, but specifically during the fall, staff collect walleye that were hatched naturally or stocked in the spring to assess juvenile survival. To assist with evaluations, stocked fish need to be uniquely marked while in the hatchery to differentiate them from naturally reproduced walleye that are caught during these fall surveys. Current stocking strategies focus on maximizing post-stocking survival while also considering operational constraints. All this work helps strategically manage our fish populations and provide anglers with diverse and enjoyable fishing opportunities throughout the state of Michigan. To learn more, visit michigan.gov/DNR.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News Print Shop can do for you.
All right, back inside the Bige Bear Arena. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along as we are nearing the end of this intermission. Score is 1-1. Carter Levine from Austin Hinkson, the game's only goal, as the Emeralds skate back out. We're going to have to see if the Sioux can continue to control the pace. And the Emeralds did a nice job sprinkling in their depth there in that period and fighting along as they have given the Sioux a handful here in this first period, tied 1-1. Shots on goal, 16-6. And maybe we are in store for the ultimate underdog story here tonight. We're going to step aside when we come back. The second period of action between the Emeralds and the Blue Devils. The MHSAA Division III Regionals on M123 FM.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias, we put ports in, we remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
All right, here we go. Second period. Emeralds going right to left as we bring it to you here from the Bige Bear Arena. 1-1 your score. Puck drop, and here they come right out of the gates. Austin Hinkson, quick shot, saved by Labadie. 16-6 was your shot on goal total there in the first period. Quick turnaround. Blue Devils break out a 2-on-1. Shot whiffed. Oh, man. Wilson's going to want that one back. The fan job. Blue Devils miss a shot to go back on top, but hold it at the blue line. That one in. Big save. Noble with 5 guys in front of him. 3 Blue Devils, 2 Emeralds tracked out front. Blue Devils dump it in. Carson Hinkson. Hinkson will try to dig it out. Has it in the left circle. High bouncing puck. Blue Devils hold the zone. 19. Ethan Chambers, the defenseman, won't let him out. Hinkson behind Noble. Emerald cannot even get past their own defensive faceoff circle. After that quick push, Berger double teamed. He's getting bear hugged in the corner and then slammed down. Nothing. Chambers back, and Berger slow to get up. Dumped in by the Blue Devils from the neutral zone. Carson Hinkson turns it around. Too hot for Walther to handle. The Blue Devils, I think they're done messing around. Have not expected this kind of fight from the Emeralds. I think they thought they'd cruise through this thing, and now they're playing angry and frustrated. Physical. They're smothering the Emeralds in their own zone. Noble makes another save. Back in the corner for Bird. Dig it out. Blue Devils got 4 guys from the top of the face-off circle to the back wall. And the Emeralds have been stuck in their own zone for all but a couple of seconds. And now they'll just ice the puck to get a little breather. .14:44 to go. The blue and white pom-poms out here at the Bige Bear. On a night where it's been a big effort for the Emeralds, fighting tough here against Sault Ste. Marie. A monumental playoff win in the comeback the other night, trying to keep their season alive. Quick shot on Noble, save behind the net. Blue Devils. It's almost like they're playing 10-on-5. They are everywhere right now. Held right circle. Cade Eisenreich with the shot. Knocked away there. Rahali clears it out of the zone. But the one Blue Devil that's not playing up, protecting it center ice now, taken away. Emeralds into the zone. Drop back. No! Nutkins sliding save. Labadie. He can't find it at its feet. No icing. It's going to die out short of the goal line. Rahali right back, and we whistle for a high stick on a puck that Rahali tried to bat down. So it'll be a defensive end faceoff. With 13:58 to go, great job by Skeens and Nutkins to create that opportunity. Coming down in a whistle. Again, referees dropped the puck early. They're trying to move this night right along at a rapid pace. Nutkins had a good look, and Labadie made a sliding save. Here's Carson Hinkson. Drop back pass left circle to Dietzman. Now Walther sends it in behind. Austin Hinkson with Blake Walther and Carter Dietzman up front. McEvers and Carson Hinkson on the defense. Audie trying to make a move inside. Can't get through the traffic, but knocked back forward. Berger's played a great game here tonight as well. We are in the second period. 13-14 to go. Open ice hit. Nothing called. Now the Emerald fans are not happy. Wrap back around. Oh, Steve Hinkson had to leave the bench area. He's so angry. He comes back. Shot from the blue line in on Noble. Brushed aside. 12:40 to go. Second period tied at 1. The winner advances to the regional championship game. That is site, date, time to be determined. That could have been a hook no call in front of the Emerald bench. Emeralds haven't had a penalty called on the other team all tournament long. Hinkson gets taken out, no call on a trip. Down in the corner to Noble's right. Rattled back around. Believe that was Levine. And now Carson Hinkson brings him up. Carson, center ice. High shot in, and Labadie holds on tight with 11:40 to go. Here in the second, we stay tied at 1. Eatsman in the left side off in the circle. He'll take the draw. Wins it sidewall to Audie. Sioux physical. Bullies their way to the puck. Elker is skated up here. Center ice. Eatsman was there. Takedown penalty from 40 feet behind. And that's the second trip they've called when a Sioux player has just skated around an Emerald and fallen down. Lost his balance, and Dietzman's going to get called for the trip. That's terrible. Dietzman was flat-footed. Let the guy go so he didn't get called for an interference or a roughing. And the player trying to get fancy going around him just stumbles. That's at the offensive blue line. And the other referee down all the way to the left, trailing the play, calls a trip, so the Blue Devils on the power play. Shot, glove save, Noble. And then Rahali takes a stick to the chest in front of the net from Evan Kennedy. And it's getting nasty with 11:11 to go in the second. 1:34 left on the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Marquette and Escanaba in the other regional semifinal tonight at Lakeview Arena in Marquette. That one's deflected up and out of play into the netting. If Marquette beats Escanaba, they have home ice for the championship game as the number 1 seed. Kingsford is the designated host, but the Emeralds eliminated them the other night. So it's ice to the top seed remaining in each game. Shot there, ice level. Pad save, Noble. Man, he's been great. Outside. Nice job. Emeralds take away the lane, force a dump to the corner. 1:05 to go on the Sioux power play. Big Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kick. One-timer from the right circle. Hits a stick, deflected wide. Hinkson. Hit high. He'll circle it to Berger. Berger with open ice. Leaping and grabbed by Bell defensively at the blue line. The centering pass broken up. Now, backhand, slot, save. Rebound goes wide. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Emeralds. Regroup, just got to hold on tight. Centered. Wilson's tip is wide to the left. Behind Noble. Right side, circle. Gorsuch already has a goal. Sends it left side. Centered back. Blue line. Shot. Noble punches it out of the air with the blocker. Then covers up the rebound. And we got pushing and shoving. Oh, they're taking a run at the Emeralds. And the Emeralds fighting back. They're not going to be bullied around. Not by the bigger, not by the tougher, not by the 5 times the size mighty Blue Devils. Carson Hinkson skating off to the bench. John Nutkin's going to have a word with the officials. Emeralds just trying to protect in front of their own goal. 7 seconds left in the penalty kill. Right side. And this is all the Sioux frustrated that they haven't buried the Emeralds and that they're stuck in a game here. Even strength. Penalty kill completed. Dumped in behind. Blue line shot, Noble. Save, cleared out, and it's going to be on target. Walther forcing Jay Dunbar back to play it for the Blue Devils. Sioux brings it up. Oh, too far. They're going to wave it off. No icing. Carson Hinkson's there. Maddie gets spun around. Guy just hugged him from behind. Come on. There's 2 teams playing here, Stripes. Sioux tried to dump it in. Off and up, skating down into the offensive corner for the Emeralds, but they'll come for a change and let it go. 8:45 to go here in the second. Shot. Blocked. Another one. Noble save. Rebound up for grabs, and the Emeralds play it out of the zone. Oh, what guts by Manistique with 8:30 to go here in the second. Too many men. Oh, come on. Blue Devils are skating a player back to the bench on the change. He hops over the puck. Shot. Noble. Save. Emeralds. Rahali in front got a stick taken away. And they clear it out. It's going to be face to it behind Labadie. Off the play, Carson Hinkson gets spun around. What is going on? It's the second round of the playoffs. These can't be the best of the best. Oh, my goodness. The underdog fight has gotten that much worse. Here's Walther, left circle, elbowed, off the puck. Walther, off the puck, gets stood up. Textbook interference. They probably could put that clip in the training video. Shot high and noble over the top for the Blue Devils. Back up the other way. Hooked the whole way. Unbelievable. No call. And now the Blue Devils back the other way. Emerald's got to hold their composure here. They are getting robbed left and right by the three blind mice. Into the zone, Dietzman drops for Walther, hits a body, and into the net above Labadie, right in front of the scoreboard. I cannot believe this is happening in the second round of the playoffs. MHSA begs for more officials. They got to do a better job with what they have. Slap shot blocked. McEvers again. This one skipped from the right corner.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the United States. So what can you do to help prevent cardiovascular diseases in your life?
All right, I think we're back. Do apologize. Wi-Fi issues here at the Big Bear. 3:28 to go here in the first. We're tied 1-1. They finally called a penalty on the Sioux while we were away, but it's offsetting. Sioux got called for a roughing. Nutkins got called on a celebration. Huge hit by Carson Hinkson. Oh, look at the Sioux's mad about no calls. 3:12 to go here in the second. Emeralds off the side of the net. We all thought it was in on a shot from Carson Hinkson from the point. All you could see was the net ripple behind Labadie. Wilson moves it out. Blue Devils working right to left. From behind, Dietzman goes down. Been a great effort. 2:45. Dietzman working in. And a whistle. Labadie will cover that one up briefly and then up into the netting. 2:38 to go. The Emeralds fighting for dear life. 2:38 left in the second. 1-1. Shots 31-10. Officials 3-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Nutkins back out of the box, so both of those have expired. Blue Devils stretch play. Left circle. Noble the save. Up in the air. It's in behind the net. Raleigh getting his stick held. Try to clear
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
The Ride Right Safety Campaign originated in Luce County, Michigan. It is an effort to bring all entities that support safe snowmobiling together under one banner with a united safety message. As part of our Ride Right Safety Campaign, we're rolling out a Lead Right initiative. Leading right involves thinking about the additional responsibilities that a lead rider in a group of snowmobiles has.
Hi, I'm Ron Yesney. I'm the Upper Peninsula Trails Coordinator for the Michigan DNR. I'm here today to talk about the importance of riding right and leading right. As a lead rider, you have to be super cognizant of who you're riding with. If it's a group of friends that have a lot of riding experience, you can ride a little bit differently. But if you have novice riders, new riders, young riders, family members that don't have the experience, there is extra precautions that need to take place.
Over the past few winters, we've seen numerous serious injury and fatal crashes where novice riders were trying to keep up with more experienced lead riders.
And sometimes it's the novice rider behind them that can be injured or killed. Especially important to have a pre-ride meeting. Meet with those that are going to be on your ride. Go over some tips with them. Let them know where you're headed, where you're going to be stopping, what type of ride to expect. Also, place your most novice rider directly behind the key rider and keep those novice riders in the middle. Have a sweep. Have an experienced rider at the tail of your group so that you can keep the novice riders in between. Industry standards around 6 or 7 people. If you have more people than 6 or 7 people in a group, it's a good idea to break up into separate groups and have different lead riders and have different sweeps. That way you're not trying to, as a lead rider, keep track of too many riders, and that can become dangerous in and of itself. One very important part of being a lead rider is stopping at all intersections. That means stop signs and yield signs. And the important part about stopping at those intersections is checking on your riders. One important thing to have as a lead rider are mirrors. Mirrors are important because as you ride, you can check on the riders behind you without having to mechanically turn around and take your own vision off the trail. The other thing is at all intersections, stop. Take the time to look, turn around, give folks the thumbs up. If somebody behind you is struggling, they've got a cold hand, a fogged up helmet, they have to use the bathroom, then that gives them a chance to say, hey, no, wait a minute, I need to stop for a second. So give the thumbs up and give those other riders a chance to give you a thumbs up as well. And then head off and go to the next intersection. Don't compliment or criticize riders for being able to keep up. Now, you might think it's a good idea to say, oh, well, I'm just so proud of Jamie for being able to keep up, or Jamie just can't keep up, and that's really screwing up a ride. Try to avoid that type of language around folks because that puts pressure on them to ride above and beyond their ability levels. Think about being a lead rider. Sometimes the excitement and adrenaline can kick in, and pretty soon you're going faster than you think you are. So keep that in mind. Moderate your speed. Keep an eye on the people behind you. Keep an eye on those novice riders, and just ride right.
Speed is a leading cause of serious snowmobile rider injury and death.
So keep in mind to ride at safe speed at all times. Always stay on the right-hand side of the trail. Always be ready for obstacles, groomers on the trail, trees that have fallen, things like that. Always ride sober. And then lastly, make sure you ride home safely to your family and friends.
Riding right means leading right.
The Luce County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Luce County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Luce County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens, to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
The basketball postseason is just around the corner, and a very familiar name swims to the top at the Upper Peninsula Finals. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The boys' basketball brackets were released on Sunday, as the MHSAA Boys Basketball Tournament is set to start on Monday, February 26th. In each district, the top two teams, according to NPR, were placed on opposite sides of the draw, and the remaining teams were placed according to a random draw. Next Sunday, the 25th, the girls' bracket will be released. It's done the same way, with the top two teams in each district going on opposite sides of the bracket, and the girls' tournament begins March 4th. A great majority of tournament games will be available on the NFHS network. Just go to nfhsnetwork.com to search for your team's games. The finals for both the girls and boys will air live on Valley Sports Detroit. The boys' finals are Saturday, March 16th, with the girls 1 week later on March 23rd. Remember, the boys' tournament is first this year. Semifinals and finals will be played at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. The defending champs on the boys' side are Detroit Cass Tech in D1, Ferndale in Division 2, Flint Beecher in Division 3, and Munising in D4. On the girls' side, it was Rockford in Division 1, Lansing Catholic in D2, Hemlock in Division 3, and Maple City Glen Lake in Division 4. For scores, updated brackets, and game times, please be sure to check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Mattawan's Noah Van Lanningham. He scored a school record 40 in a game against Holt, making 9 triples in the process. The 40 points put him over 1,000 career points and made him Mattawan's all-time leading scorer. Mason County Eastern's Clay Shoup. Clay poured in 55 points in a win over Manistique Catholic, breaking the school's single-game record. And to both the boys and girls bowling teams at Bay City John Glenn, each captured their 4th straight Bay County championship.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
We're on the basketball court today, where a player fires up a shot that fails to make it to the basket. An air ball. But if he's able to catch the ball before anyone else touches it, is this a traveling violation? If not, what is the player able to do now? It is not traveling as long as the referee judges the first release of the ball as a shot attempt. After catching the shot, it's treated the same as grabbing an offensive rebound that hit the rim. The player can now restart his dribble, pass the ball, or shoot again. A shot attempt is a shot attempt, regardless of it hitting the rim or backboard.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. With most winter sports just starting the postseason, there is one that's already in the record books. The U.P. Swimming and Diving held its finals at Marquette over the weekend, and the host school won titles on both the boys and girls side. The girls brought home their 5th title in 6 years and 28th overall. They finished first in 4 individual and 2 relay events. Grace Sobchak was a part of 4 of those wins. She was fastest in the 200-yard individual medley, the 500 freestyle, and was on the 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Gladstone was second, Ishpeming Westwood third. For the boys, similar story. Marquette finished first in 3 individual events and all 3 relays. It's their 5th straight title and 31st overall. Junior Trevor Crandall won the 50-yard freestyle and was on the winning 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Houghton finished second, Gladstone was third. For complete coverage from the pool in Marquette, be sure to go to MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Go.
Back inside the Bige Bear Arena here in Sault Ste. Marie. Dan Hardiford, glad to have you along at 123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network. Audio troubles of all places here in Sault Ste. Marie. The internet has logged right down, and big thank you. Our number one star of the night is our producer, Steve Stifler. He is directing our audio feed now from back at home. I am half on a microphone and half on a cell phone. Do apologize for the audio issues. 2-1 your score. Blue Devils got a goal with 3.2 seconds to go in the second period. A period full of frustrations for the Devils. Countless no calls. And then the slightest bit of infraction results in the Devils going to the box. They had 3 different penalties called against them in that second period. The Sioux still has not had to be shorthanded in this game. They've had one penalty called that was offsetting when they roughed Gavin Nutkins after a slash, which was a play on the puck. The Manistique coaches have been unscrewed on the bench. I know they did share a word with the officials before they skated off. Todd Nutkins just had a quick word as well. Third period, Emerald's going left to right, and they win the draw. Send it right into the offensive end. 17 minutes on the clock through 2 periods of shot on goal total, 34-10 for the Blue Devils. Winner will advance to play Marquette in the regional championship. The newly named Sentinels are dominating Escanaba in the other semifinal. That one 6-1 midway through the second. Blue Devils from the point, shot saved, Noble. Rebound, loose in front, on the stick of Beatsman. They'll wrap around Noble. Again, Manistique left to right here. With 16:20 to play, they'll bring this thing out. Blue Devils wrapping around. They're trying to crash the slot. They got guys set up in front. Block shot again. That's been a big theme for the Emeralds. Blue Devils, for context in the matchup, beat Escanaba 6-0 just this past weekend. Of course, the Emeralds lost a pair of heartbreakers to the Eskimos this year. They were down 2-1 and came back late in the contest against Kingsford the other night. Carter Levine shot high in the chest of Labadie. He'll hold on tight. Levine had the first period goal for the Emeralds on an assist from Austin Hinkson. Offensive end face-off for the Emeralds will come from the right side circle. It'll be Skeens with Nutkins and Levine. McEvers and Rahali on the defense. Blue Devils win the draw and rifle it off the boards behind Cam Labadie. High up, center ice, both teams fighting for it. Both guys down to a knee. It's Rahali who's in a leg lock with Brandon Blair. Blue Devils play it out, stolen. Now taken back. Blue Devils in the backhand stick save. Noble, who's having one of the games of his life with a career on the line. Blue Devils hold the blue line, just chip it back in. I would expect them to play somewhat conservative with the lead. They are now in survive mode, thinking that they would just run the Emeralds out of the building in a cross-check penalty, and you wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it if I don't see it with my own eyes. Cross-check on the Blue Devils, and for the first time this postseason, a Zephyr Fuel power play coming for the Emeralds. Man advantage, 14:58 to play. Penalty on Corson 8. Blue Devils do win the draw. In the corner, Blake Walter, right side. Wants Dietzman. 4 forwards with the defenseman. Sent inside. Wanted the deflection. You get it. Emeralds send it back to the point left side. That's Carson Hinkson. Shot, deflection. Body goes wide, but he controls it. Spinning around, holding the zone. In the corner, back in front. Deflected wide of the left post, and a rattling puck out of the zone. Center ice for Carson Hinkson. He starts him right back into the zone. Left circle. Emerald setting up. Looking. Sue giving him lane to shoot. They block it and clear it out near the Blue Devils. 1:14 left on this Zephyr Fuel power play. Circled around for Hinkson. Behind Noble. Had it taken away. Blue Devils offsides with 14 minutes to play in the third and 1:02 to go. On the Zephyr Fuel power play, neutral zone, it'll come out just outside of the Manistique defensive end. They're working left to right here. Off the draw, Carson moves it to Gav. Gav circles center ice. Now he works right side, gains the zone at the blue line. Nutkins to the right circle, comes all the way behind, gets his trailers in front of the net. He's going to circle all the way out, leaves it on the point. Shot deflected wide. Off the back wall. Levine centers it for Nutkins. Blue Devils diving block. Second shot fired wide by Henson. Carson will get it back on the blue line. Moves it to the corner. Levine drops it to Nutkins. Block shot. Off a stick into the corner. Levine sends it in front. Back to the blue line. Carson Hinkson right side. Wants the circle. He gets there. Double team. Blue Devils will send it into the crowd. And out of play. There's no netting between the two from the blue line on Manistique's goal side. Which is crazy to see. Almost all the way the whole length of the ice. It's 3/4 of the ice on the bleacher side here where we are that doesn't have netting, and that's the second puck up into the crowd. Emeralds win the draw. Getting hammered. Hinkson spun around, taken away by the Blue Devils. It'll come all the way out. Even strength. Summerfield power play. Doesn't net a goal. Emeralds still down one with under 13 to play. Blue Devils, Dunbar jumps it at the blue line. Big shot off the Rock Holly stick and into the netting behind Noble. Whistle and a stoppage with 12:46 to go. Winner of this one again advances to the regional championship. Right now, that's scheduled for the 28th, next Wednesday. But that could change. It would be my guess because that's a boys basketball district night. Especially if the Emeralds are playing, they would want that game to be Tuesday or Thursday next week because of the couple of players that play both sports. Sue doesn't have to worry about that program and problem. Blue Devils, blue line. Drop back pass, circle, shot, and it's oh, this focus net. It's Burton, and Alex lies on top of it. With 12:18 to go, the Emeralds still have life. Face off one by Manistique in their own end. Carson Hinkson, left corner. Blue Devils turn it over. 3-on-2 for the Emeralds. It's Walter, center, drops it to the middle. Broken up, but Carter Levine holds it. 4 forwards and a defenseman. Seems to be the theme here for John Nutkins. Well, they got a couple of defensemen out there now. Must have shaken it up there. Trying to get some other guys on the ice late in the game. Walter dumps it in behind Labadie. Loose puck, Emeralds. Trying to send it in front, Levine. Had it poked away to the corner. Right side offensive end. Walter a hit. Blue Devils can't get it out of the zone. Puck up for grab on the stick of the Sonic. They'll backhand it back to the corner of Levine. Skip across. It's going to come out of the zone. The Carson Hinkson is there. Center ice, they'll send it back up. The Sonic again. The Sonic putting in the pressure and now cleared out for Wilson. He broke the Emeralds' heart in the playoffs last year. Wrap around try. Centered in front. Pass broken up by the Sonic. Carson Hinkson. High bank. Off the boards. Dietzman. Right side. He's been so huge all season long. Dietzman will get the torch passed to him. He'll be one of the leaders of this team next year. But the torch this year still has a flame with 10:45 to go. Emeralds down 2-1. And a game that nobody gave them a chance in. Will the Cinderella story continue? We got 10 and a half to find out. They survived the early storm from the Sioux. They survived a period full of frustrations in the second. And here they are in the third, giving the Blue Devils much better record, much better point standing, much better seeding. The fight of their hockey lives. Seasons on the line. Careers for the seniors. 10 minutes to go. Pushed out. Blue Devils hold it. And Noble, big save on a shot from the point. 37-11. Shot on goal advantage. But you don't get wins off of shots. You get wins off of goals, and it's 2-1. Face off here, Skeens. Right side. Bouncing puck, had to slow down to handle it. Cameron Skeens wide. Drops back to Nutkins. They spark the comeback in Kingsford. Tipped puck, no icing on the Sioux clear out. 9.5 to play as the Emeralds work out of their zone. Skeens makes a man miss. Makes a second miss. Skeens will have a chance from the right side. Holds off in the corner as the Blue Devils are bearing down. Skeens in front. Deflection. Up in front. Happy. Bats it away. The Cavers just outside the blue line. Sioux did clear it out. Rahali will regroup them back to the Cavers. Centering pass. Rocking it past Nutkins. We'll have to bail back for a change. 9 minutes to play. Blue Devils now go for a change. And that one hits a stick off the glass in front of the penalty box. Rahali plays it behind Noble. Spins it back to the left corner. Levine digs it along for Walter. The Sioux showing a little bit of fatigue. Both teams probably tired here on the big rink. Centered. Deflected behind Noble. Rahali is there. Sends it along the boards. Lets Levine come in. We're going to play on here. Turnover. Blue Devils. They're out of the zone. No offsides. Shot. Nailed down with the goal. Outside. Side of the goal. Close to an offside. 50-50 goal. Blue Devils jump the zone. They hold the zone. And it's now 3-1 Blue Devils with 8:19 to play. Captain. So more work to do for the Emeralds. Takedown, Beatsman, no call. In a game where it's 38-12, shots on goal, you would have liked a couple of those power plays earlier to give you a chance. Blue Devils dump it in at center ice, no icing. And that's going to be the strategy for the Blue Devils now with the 2-goal lead. 7.5 to play. They're just going to try and play that keep away game. Nice lead pass. Audie pulled up. We'll still get there. It'll be in the left corner icing. Not in time. Seven 13 to go. Face off to Noble's left. Blue Devils lead it 3-1. Face off to the corner in Carson Hengson. Blue Devils again take it, just dump it to the farthest open spot they can find. Now they take it in the corner. Blue Devils maybe thinking dagger. Looks like Carson Hengson and A.J. Berger battling a pair of Blue Devils. Down in the corner, one is Ryan Jackson. I believe the other Grady Hartman. Back out here, shot, stick save, Noble. Hengson, another big hit. Carson's going to be our Moline Chiropractic bone-crushing hitter. And we got two guys, Nutkins, and East Greeley from The Blue Devils battling in front, making their face masks tangled. Referee stoppage. 6:33 to go. Third period. Devils win the face-off. They'll send a shot from the point, deflected just wide of the left post on Noble. This is about where we flipped the switch in Kingsford the other night. Got one more incredible comeback in us. Here comes Audie, right side. 3-on-2 for the Emeralds. Oh, and then blowing down. Blake Walther was going up the left side in that 3-on-2. He was about a step ahead of Hinkson, trying to hold up, and he falls into the zone offside. 6:07 left. Skeens tries to get there. Up in here, bodied up, puck rattled around. Centering chance. Oh, two Emeralds hammer each other. Skeens and Nutkins in between the defensive face-off circles as the Emeralds are leaving everything on the ice. Skeens looks a little shaken up. But he just got the wind knocked out of him for a minute. Shot fired in. Noble stick save with 5.5 to play. Third period. Blue Devils keep pressuring Noble. The save. 40th shot on goal for the Blue Devils. Draw to the corner. Blue Devils play it behind Noble. Centered in front. It's a scoop from quick save Noble. That would have been a dagger for the Blue Devils with 5:09 to play. 3-1. Now back in behind Noble. Carson Hinkson. The Sioux playing every stall technique they can, and why not up 3-1? 5 minutes to play now. Shot blocked. Could be a 3-on-2 the other way. Bodied off the puck. Big open ice play by the Blue Devils. Oh, and then a collision. Two guys with their heads down. Blue Devils with a big hit. Somebody's without a stick. Dumped in by the Blue Devils. Eatsman sends it around. Wants Berger. It's too far. Blue Devils, another shot wide and Noble. Off the sidewall, left side. They're just firing it side to side. And in the corners, Nutkins' legs chopped out from under him. Poor Ben Rahali can't even watch it anymore. Blue Devils try to throw a shoulder in the corner. Clear out, give them credit. Only 12 opportunities tonight for the Emeralds. 4 minutes to play. If we don't get something here quick. Oh, lead pass off the stick of Nutkins and an icing. Set back down to Noble's left. That's a bet draw, 3:47. I was starting to say was, you don't get one here in the next minute or so. They have to call a timeout and set up the empty net strategy, which has not gone well for the Emeralds. Blue Devils win the face-off. Try to go to the break hole. Could be a breakaway off the stick of Skeens. Labby heads up play. Came out of his net to the top of the circles. Was a step ahead of Skeens and plays it away. Emeralds from their own zone with 3.5 to go. Rahali leads it up. Skeens poked away at the Blue Devil blue line. Sioux centers up too far. They're trying to hang on. Emerald's trying to rally. McEvers into the zone. Set up for Hinkson a bit behind him. No shot. Batted out by the Blue Devils. Now Rahali from center ice. Tries to move it around to Guy. Separated. Austin Hinkson took a big hit from Raiden Clare. Here come the Blue Devils. Trying to bat it out of midair. No shot there. 3 minutes to go. Centered in front. Shot. Pops up. Didn't get the rebound. It's down to the corner. Eatsman bodies a Blue Devil. Audie takes it. Audie to the side wall. And Eatsman right side. In the corner now. They battle for it. Right corner behind Labadie. Offensive end. Blue Devils dig it out. 2.5 to play. And the Blue Devils will skip it. They will gain the zone again. Drop back pass to the trailer. They had coverage. And that's deflected. And off the heat vent out of play. 2:16 to go. And this may be where John Nutkins takes his timeout. He is calling for the timeout of the Emeralds. We'll take a break here. .2:26 to go. Winner will be headed to Marquette, I'm assuming. They were up 6-1 midway through the second on Escanaba. John Nutkins. Maybe it is last game for the Emeralds. That's the only coach in program history. That goes to the youngsters. That's what these seniors all the way up. You got to wonder. He goes out with them. But we're hoping to still be playing hockey. 2:16 to go. 3-1 Blue Devils win the draw. Up the back wall. Lead pass here. Skeens right side. Noble's coming. Skeens lost it going to the corner. And now the Blue Devils have it. Center ice. We'll speed it up, dump it to the corner. And now chase it down. They don't have to do much with the empty net. Turnover in the zone. Turned around. Diving block shot by Hinkson. Devils with it in the corner. Emeralds empty net. Berger basically playing goalie with it pinned down to the defensive end. And a whistle. And a shot after the play by the Blue Devils. And they're gonna call the Emeralds. Austin Hinkson took a shot after the whistle, tied up along the boards by the clear shot post play, and they're calling the Emeralds for the penalty. Carson Hinkson going to the box. They're sending both. 1:37 to go, offsetting penalties. It'll stay 5-on-5, but Noble has to come back in. Shot, glove save. 1:35 to go, right off the draw for the Blue Devils. Emeralds try to bring it out. They send it to Walter, center ice. He can't get it clean. And offsides on the Emeralds. So they call roughing both ways in the corner. John Nutkins wants to know why it's an offsides, saying that Walter never possessed the puck. Neutral zone draw and a whistle on the stoppage. Oh, they thought John Nutkins was telling Alex to come. Referee stopped it, thinking he wanted to do it before the face-off. Wanted to make sure they won it. Noble's back out. Rahali, offensive end. Body. He's been playing sick, getting hurt, and banged up. Has a lot.
of these guys have. First puck in front of Labadie, covered up. This is going to be bittersweet for the Newberry contingent. If our former U.P goalie from the free co-op days was the guy that bounced us from the postseason. Labney hasn't seen many. Only his 13th shot, but he's been good. Shot, save, rebound, shovel. It's a body in front. Look, it's a hack, and it's so good. Final minute, 3-1, cleared by the Blue Devils. 4-2. He can't close. There's under a minute to go. Oh, he goes down. Blue Devils getting a front score. Then to Jason, the puck that was cleared out to the left of the Manistique net. He just went down. I think he thought he was going to get hit, but to brace himself, and that left two Blue Devils all alone. They pass it back out front and score. And the Blue Devils lead it 4-1 with 48 seconds to play. 16 students who don't know any better saying warm up the bus. We don't get a bus. We do it all on our own. 30 seconds left in front. Save, Noble. Another save, Noble. 28.5 to go. The headlines in the Sioux were that tonight was the start of a coronation and a state title run. For almost 3 full periods, the Emeralds gave them everything they could handle. Goal midway through the third, and then an empty netter as the Sioux off to the start that they wanted on that run. It'll be them and Marquette in a heavyweight showdown in the regional final. And we want to take this time, pay tribute to some of these seniors for the Emeralds who helped build this program and have left behind an incredible legacy. State championships, multiple trips, as far as you can go, an incredible group of careers for Alex Noble, the senior goalie, Carson Hinkson, the captain, senior defenseman, Ryan McEvers will be great friends in his life, and I think defensive assistant captain, assistant forward captain Austin Hinkson, who made a great play to get the Emeralds on the court earlier, setting up Carter Levine, Cameron Steves, and Gavin Nutkins, who we watched grow up from crazy little kids into excellent young men before our very eyes. Can't forget the Mustang senior Blake Walter, Big Money Blake, as I like to call him. Those guys sharing a brief moment before they go through the handshake line. They will be at the back. When Noble leads them through. Hugs for Camden Labadie. Blue Devils final. And this one is 4-1. The stat count will finish 47-14. You look at the numbers and you go, well, that's what we thought we might see. But in between the opening puck to the final buzzer, the Emeralds went out on their sword. They gave everything they had. And if you are from Manistique, Manistique, or Newberry, you have got a hell of a lot to be proud of. The way this team out of adversity, up and down, they don't have their own rink. 3 towns, 3 teams, an hour away, playing multiple positions, multiple sports to keep their programs alive. And they can celebrate at some point, but it'll sting right now. Final score on this one is 4-1. We'll wrap it up here tonight from the Bige Bear Arena. I want to thank all of our sponsors all season long. Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy, Hospital and Healthcare Center, Zephyr Fuel, Lady Killer Pest Control, Malayan Chiropractic, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, the Fish and Hunt Shop, the team at French Trucking, and of course the Newberry News. Been a wild ride. Until next time, Dan Hardenbrook, thanks for joining us on 123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network.
Newberry Motors is jump-starting the new year with a synergy of savings during the New Year's celebration event. Don't delay. Stop in and test drive a new or pre-owned model and receive an additional $500 off the sales price. Test the 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. Was $44,423, now $38,423. Or the new 2022 Ram Crew 4x4. Was $55,510, now just $49,995. Jumpstart your 2024 with a celebration happening now at Newberry Motors, your local family-owned dealer, and visit newberrymotors.com.